So on Friday night in the Big 12, we have a top 25 matchup between a pair of conference teams. Number 14, Kansas State hosts number 20, Arizona. Much like the Baylor Utah game, it is not actually a Big 12 game. We've got another one of these conference matchups that's not a conference game. Believe it was obviously set up before the Four Corners schools came to the Big 12. So even though it does not count in the Big 12 standings, would you say that the winner of this K-State Arizona game is like, the team to beat in the conference, or is Utah still the favorite in y'all's mind?
I think
But
Utah is
oh,
still the favorite, but there's a big but is if Cam Rising is actually hurt. I was kind of looking into that this morning to see what the status is, and obviously he still has a hand injury. I'm sure Utah fans are so frustrated because they're just exactly back to where they were last year with him kind of being up in the air, but they were a completely different team with him off the field, like completely night and day. So I still think with him healthy, I think they're rolling and I think they're the team to beat. But I think without him, these other two, I do think they could slide back up into the top. But, I think Arizona, had they, kept their coach from last year, I thought Arizona was going to come in and win the Big 12 this year. But I don't know if I feel the same way. I think I still like Utah with Cam Rising healthy.
Zach?
yeah, Darby's spot on about Cam Rising. If he is out, then Utah is not. They're just not going to win the Big 12 straight up. I think still Kansas State is probably still the best, suited to win it. But Avery Johnson has not looked out of this world yet, and Arizona also looks pretty good. But if they shut down McMillan in the last game against Northern Arizona, and Arizona struggled in that game. So I don't think I think it's too early to say that the winner of this game is, in the driver's seat for the Big 12, especially with, UCF doing what it is doing, Oklahoma State just kind of struggling and battling some injuries, Iowa State having a lights out defense. So, short answer, yes, I think the winner of this game is the favorite, but there's so much more chaos in a conference that is just more wide open than I think we even thought at the beginning of the season that it's just way too early to say that, the winner of this game is going to win the conference.
It's a good year for the rest of the Big 12 for Texas not to be in the league anymore. uh I mean, we said, like Zach said, I think we thought it was going to be wide open. It certainly appears to be wide open. I completely agree with y'all that, I mean, Cam Rising is the key for Utah. Um, Jerry Hill, was talking yesterday or 2 days ago, just he was not impressed with that true freshman quarterback at all. I mean, I was thinking, let's give the guy a little bit of a break. I mean, he's a true freshman out there playing for the first time and stuff. I guess maybe he played a little against
Mhm.
Southern Utah, but it was a tough spot for him. So, they recruited him for a reason. I bet. But yeah, he was not impressed. And I think you got to give credit to Baylor's defense some too. But uh yeah, I mean, I think K-State probably has a little bit of an edge in this game just because they're playing at home. But how about the receiver? What's his name? Tillman for Arizona?
T-Mac, McMillan,
Yeah,
I don't know
McMillan.
how to say his first name.
Yeah, yeah.
Tetraria.
That dude, what like video game numbers he's been putting up. It's just unreal. I mean, he could win Big 12 Player of the Week every week.